How's it going, everybody? It's Gorillaman here, back with another car mechanic simulator video. In today's video, guys, we are going to be working on the ultimate cult classic tuner car. That is right, I am referring to the Honda Civic. That is right. For those of you who don't know, this thing is like, I don't even know how I can describe it. How just cult classic, just something that everybody loves it. There's people who absolutely hate the thing, but whether you like it or not, it's got its place. So this one right here is a Honda Civic Type R. These are usually like late 90s, early 2000s type Civics. I know a few friends who actually have these in real life, and the reason these things are so crazy is because they got the Honda VTEC motor in them that you can push like a couple hundred horsepower. You can get like 600-700 horsepower out of these things, no problem. Build your internals, do all that stuff, and this thing right here with some fat wheels on it can be pulling against like the best of the best. It's just absolutely ridiculous what you can do with these. Parts are so readily available, it's so cheap and whatnot, so I figured why not get one in Car Mechanic Sim and work on it and boost it and see what we can do to it. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to like tune it as much as I'd want to be able to, but we would usually be able to tune this thing into oblivion, like 1,000 horsepower, easy, usually, no problem at all. But we have the i4 double overhead cam turbocharged motor. This is the classic Civic motor right here, the turbo double overhead cam Honda VTEC motor. And we're going to be adding some performance parts to it, of course, as per usual. Why would I not? And we're going to be making this thing pretty gnarly. So let's just get started on it. First thing off, get this thing up in the air, and we're going to be popping out the transmission first so I can get the motor down. And if I remember correctly, this is a front-wheel drive car because the transmission immediately pops right off the front. Yeah, it would usually pop right here off the front and start driving the wheels. So that is usually front wheel drive. This thing's not rear wheel drive, right? No. And I will be putting slicks on this because I do think it deserves to have that usually people would make this thing absolutely insane, so we're gonna throw some slicks on it and make it so we can actually put in like a 9 or 13-second quarter miler, 12-second quarter miler, whatever it would usually be. Wait, did I get is this thing missing its entire transmission? Oh, it is. Okay. I also picked this one up for the junkyard. As you guys can tell, it is absolutely just shredded, destroyed, just pretty bad shape. But I'm super excited to actually get this thing worked on and make it look nice too. Oh no, it's got the stupid turbo mounts. Oh, I'm telling you, these i4 turbos are annoying to remove. Gotta move the front section. I hope that's it. Up and down, up and down. Get that front end pulled off. All right, there we go. Motor's out. Throw it on there. I'm going to pull out the remaining components in the front here. Battery, brake servo. Air cover's held on. Barely. Alright, so that should be good. Let me get the battery on the tender here. I'm going to move over these parts, the welding kit, fab kit, and the interior detailing kit, because it's good to have these over there. All right, now direct our attention to the motor here. It's missing most of the stuff on it, which is, I mean, not too big of a deal because we're going to be replacing most of the stuff. At least we got the timing cover on. This way we can save some money, but I think I'm going to have to probably just end up replacing every single part. So normal camshafts, an i4 head, and we still got pistons in here. Oh, we do, with no connecting rods. Let's see. All right, flip it. No crankshaft bearing caps. So yeah, that tears down pretty easy. We'll repair what we can. And then I showed you guys this before, but I'll show you it again just so you guys can see if you want to try and go through and like repair cars quickly and stuff like this, like I usually do. Let me double check, make sure the notes are empty. All right, notes are empty. I go into the inventory, and once I've torn apart a car, suspension, whatever you want to say, I go through and I look to see which parts are like a one-off, like this engine head, and you right-click and you add it to the list. I accidentally added it twice, but add it to the list. So I got 2 of those, 1 timing belt, timing cover, we need another one, air filter cover, we need another one, front exhaust section, we need another one, and I think I have clips. But yeah, so like there wasn't much on this obviously, so there's not much for me to double check with. But then you go into your shop, click on the top right, pop out your shopping list, and voila, you're good to go. I'm not sure exactly if there's a lot of stuff on the console version, but in the on the PC version there is. So engine, i4, head, one of those. We can also buy camshafts while we're here. If I could spell camshaft correctly. All right, 2 of those, and then I can grab an air filter while we're in here. And then we'll see if we have any turbo stuff. I think we do have some turbo stuff, but not too much. We got the front exhaust section, which is good. I wanted that. We need 1 of these turbochargers here, and I believe it's probably the normal turbocharger, but I'll hold off on buying that just because I'm not 100% sure, and I can always just, you know, pop back in when we're ready to go. So I'm just going to go through and buy the normal stuff, the pistons, spark plugs, ignition wires and coils, you know, all the good stuff. I'm trying to think if there's a distributor. I don't think there's a distributor on this one. There's no coil on this one either. We'll also grab our fuel stuff, our fuel pump. We'll grab the clutch pieces. And let's grab the flywheel also. Now that we got most of that finished up, we can go and focus on the in oil i4. So we can focus on the lower half of the motor now. We can get our oil filter, get our oil pan. We'll also grab, let's go to bearings. Grab 4 bearing caps, and then let's grab the connecting rod caps for our pistons. Let's grab the piston rings for our pistons to hold compression and make sure we don't burn oil. And that should be most of that. Let me check out the crankshaft here. We'll grab ourselves a pulley. i4 pulley should work. I think we saved our crankshaft itself, which is good. Grab cam gears while we're here. I'm looking up at my list now and double checking my list with this. Go grab a timing cover for an i4. And I've completed the list now, except for air cover. Let me grab that. There we go. So I've covered all that. We'll also grab some clips while we're here. And so we got most of all of that stuff. And then we can go to engine head i4, and we can buy the top head pieces for our for the cover right here. And I think we're ready to assemble the motor now. I think we have a good block. Yep. Yeah, and then we should be good to go. Actually, I think I forgot an alternator, but that's all right. So now I like to usually go through and I like to do all the crankshaft bearing caps first because that's usually the most realistic thing to do. Do these, get the crankshaft spinning correctly, and then you can go through it and we can add in our pistons. And I like to just slap all the pistons on real quick. And then we can add on the rod caps. The rod cap slash bearing journal caps, I think is what they're called. Not entirely sure. Alright, and since this is a V8, it's way faster and easier to do. Since this is not a V8, geez. Since this is not a V8, it's way easier and faster to do. Grab the good clutch, grab our good plate. Alright, release bearing, fuel filter, and then pretty much the entire bottom half of the motor is complete there. Really quick, we're going to pop into the tuning shop here, go to the alternators, Grab ourselves a new alternator and a power steering pump. And we're gonna grab the i4 one. Alright, now we'll focus on the front half here, get some of our timing stuff all rigged up and ready to go. Okay, we gotta get the head on next. We gotta get the camshaft and the cam gears on, because once we get those on, then we can put, I think, the rest of our stuff in. Alright. There's a few more parts here that I think we should go snag. Fuel rail DI and exhaust turbo manifold. Yeah, just turbo. Exhaust manifold i4 turbo. I don't know what they want us to grab in here, so I'll pass that. Go to our fuel rail DIs, find those. Direct injection. Alright, throw our turbo. Oh wow, I had 3 turbo manifolds. Just chilling. And then exhaust manifold cover. Okay, that's good to know. Throw our direct injection fuel rail in. Timing cover, get that on, and then this should button up. Yeah, let's do the rest of the timing here. So we still need a water pump. Intake manifold for i4. We'll do intake. Okay, so i4, and then I'm not sure what turbo we need, but this should fit. Oh, then we need throttle body for this too. So we need i4 throttle, i4 water pump. We can grab the throttle in here. Water pump. i4, and it looks like this one doesn't need a water pump pulley, but I'll pick up the water pump pulley just in case. Let's grab a serpentine belt for the inline 4. I'm not sure which one we need actually, because these are all i4Bs, so we'll just see what it pops up for me. Alright, what do you want? So, oh, just plain serpentine belt B. So just plain serpentine belt B. So yeah, let me grab A, and I'll grab B just in case we need A. All right, where's B at? It's the most basic belt out there. Yep, so we needed both. All right. And then is there anything else holding this one in? Nope, those are just on themselves. All right, exhaust manifold cover. Looks like that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty realistic, actually. So I guess we mount the turbo on after we get the engine mounted in there, because the engine is almost done. Let me get our spark plugs all slid in. I think these should conclude. Sorry, let me remove this guy. We're not supposed to go in there. All right, no wires needed. Really quick. Let me see here. Hold on, I'm gonna do something really quick. Okay, we should probably weld the body first, give it a good solid frame to sit on, and then install. So now, from here, I think we install this lower turbo mount, and then I think, let me see what I have. What I have is good. And then I think we're good from there. Then I can put the turbo on. Put the cover, and I picked up a bunch of clips just in case we didn't have any. Looks like I had a few. Okay. Get this thing up in the air. We're gonna get a performance gearbox for this because this is gonna be like a super tuned up one. So where's the i4 gearbox? I could get this thing on. So this should allow us to add more gears. This is all accessible from... Alright, now that one's the normal turbocharger. Plus a 10% gain, that's pretty good. Okay, then we gotta drop this thing back down. ABS module, grab that while we're in here. Oh, let me go grab the battery actually. It's been charging for long enough. Okay. Mount our turbo on. We mess with the intercooler from here? We can't. And I need a new radiator. Alright, so the engine is fully mounted up and ready to go now. Go in here, go to rad. Radiator A. I'm assuming we're gonna have radiator fan housing B. Yep. Throw battery in. Throw our ABS module in. So this alone, we've increased the car's value probably by at least double with that full thing. Do I need to? How do I get to the intercooler here? Oh, we gotta have it up. Okay. See, I know I can repair the intercooler. Maybe. It's super bad, actually. Sweet, we did. We repaired it for, I think, $100 there. And bam. Alright, so. Yeah, that brings part condition all the way up. So it was worth like $20,000, and we still haven't even redone the body, which the body is what really gives most cars in this game like their value. So we got the full motor ready to go, transmission good to go, all the stuff in the engine bay ready to go. Really quick, I'll give it some oil. But then after that, next video, guys, we're gonna be doing a body, making it look really good, making it super like drag-esque. So we're gonna be doing super small tires in the, I think in the, no, we need big wheels all around. I gotta look up what the actual setup should be for this, because this is a front wheel drive car. So I think we want big wheels all around and not just in the front or rears. I'll look up what the drag setup is for these Civics and everything for next episode. So stay tuned until then, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to see what you guys have to say about Civic, whether or not you love it or you hate it. I'm definitely indifferent about it, I'll say that. Not sure yet what I think, but thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next Car Mechanic Simulator video.